Hello, and you're watching Showing Vietnam, a 50-minute talk show daily on Netflix 10. I'm Phương Liên speaking from Hanoi. We are in the preparation process for the big event, significant event as well, Singapore Showcase 2012. That is also the first time such a very significant event opened in Hanoi, Vietnam. And today we are here at the Pegasus International Youth Center to meet with Dr. Hang Diamond, the Central Director for this Unit Center, and he will share with us about Pegasus PIU in Vietnam, as well as the information about this showcase. So please have a look at the short clip to know more about this. Located in Hanoi, Vietnam, Pegasus International Training Center is the new base of education kindergarten group Singapore. The latter focus on training high school students in Vietnam. Pegasus International Uni Center provides international training degree in hotel management and cuisine through strategic partnership with the Office of Education and Post-Secondary Vocational Training, South Australia for intakes August 2012. Besides the advanced curriculum, students are learning in environmental equipped with facility according to international standard with kitchen training, practice, and room hotel, tourism management training program, hotel and commercial cooking. Pegasus designed to incorporate between theory and practical skills. Students are actually practiced and working arrangement at the restaurant facility, international hotels and abroad during attend courses. Upon graduation, students are equipped with comprehensive knowledge and internationally recognized qualification and willingness to adapt to the practical demands of the industry, so students can access the best employment opportunities both inside and outside the country.
The issues that we were trying to work with. Yeah. So asking, how long is it going to take? How long is a piece of string?
Yeah, I think it's coming along after.
Wednesday? I think that I'm talking about Ricky. Yes, I think a little bit.
Hello, Dr. Hang. So it's my pleasure to meet and discuss with you today. How are you today?
I'm very well. Pleased to meet you.
I know that is the second time you appear on our show in Vietnam. So what do you feel right now?
Very good. It gets better and better every time.
And we know that Pegasus International Uni Center, or PIU, is a post-secondary institution in kindergarten group. So could you share more about the main activity of this?
As you say, we are a post-secondary education institution. We deliver tertiary courses as well as professional skills development programs. We were established in 2011 and we have embarked on a whole series of programs, but our focus is on English education, English training, early childhood education and hospitality, tourism and commercial cookery.
And as I said before, we are on the preparation process for the Singapore Showcase 2012, the first time such a big showcase opened in Hanoi, Vietnam. So you are the diamond sponsor for this showcase. What do you expect to this showcase?
It gives us an opportunity of putting our brand in the marketplace and to meet with both Singaporean and Vietnamese business leaders to promote our own business and activities here in Vietnam.
Yes, now we'll spend a few minutes on introduction for the Singapore Showcase 2012. SBA is supporting Singapore Business Association Vietnam SBAV and Singapore Business Group at BG on their Singapore Showcase in Vietnam. Enhance opportunities to engage with the general business community through the strength and unity. Create and build brand Singapore. Build awareness of Singapore companies' diversity in the marketplace. Promote and engage Singapore companies in the general business community. Engage Singapore companies in provision of goods and services to each other. Enhance Buy Singapore mentally with companies and businesses that want to engage with Singapore. Create high-value and sustained business networking platform to social integration. Create a business directory of Singapore companies in Vietnam. On behalf of PIUOP on this showcase, what do you want to introduce and market for the audience or customer in Vietnam?
There are three key areas that we're interested in. The first is our concept of driving business further, which is enterprise development, where we can assess employees at their workplace to examine their experience and their skills. They may not have formal education, but we can identify skills gap and do specialised training, and that will increase their productivity in the workplace. The second area is in the idea of developing lifelong learning, where we can build a company's profile by providing better skills through short professional skills development courses. And that builds loyalty and enterprise and productivity for the employer. The third area is our idea of engaging with customers, and that focuses on developing quality business language, English language development, so that staff are far more confident in speaking to their business counterparts, whether they be Singaporean or elsewhere, and they can build their confidence and therefore be more productive in the workplace. So all three are geared to productivity, and we will be delivering that in a whole series of mini seminars during the 2 days of the showcase.
Wow. Could you please share more about the main courses that happen at PIU?
Sure. We currently have 4 schools. The School of English Language, the School of Early Childhood Education, we have a School of Business and Commerce, and we have a School of Hospitality, Tourism and Commercial Cookery. Apart from our main academic programs, I've already said we have a whole range of professional skills development programs. One of our key platforms is that we can deliver most of our courses, except English, in Vietnamese and English instruction, which means that we can cater for a whole range of language abilities for our students coming into Pegasus.
As you said, and I know that hospitality is the leading course happening at PIU at this time. So why do you choose this course to be open and to be offered in Vietnam market?
Well, first of all, 10% of Vietnam's population is engaged in tourism or hospitality of some kind. There is enormous growth in tourism destinations, tourist resorts, hotels, and currently there is an unmet demand from the output of universities and colleges for future expansion in that area. So we see that we can play an important role in providing additional hospitality courses so that we can help to meet that unmet demand. Just as an example alone, in Da Nang, over the next 5 years there will be 19,000 jobs needing quality staff. And that's just one aspect of Vietnam that we're aware of.
Yes, so please take a short break and we're back to the Singapore Showcase 2012. Based on the number of registered capital, the accumulated of the project remained valid until October 2011 with 968 projects and registered capital of $23.3 million. Singapore is ranked the third out of 94 countries and territories around the world with direct investment in Vietnam. In addition, Singapore has some advantages such as financial service, banking and insurance, training, wholesale and retail trade, communication information. In general, Singapore invested enterprises in Vietnam to strictly implement lowest investment in Vietnam, integrate into the community, and have to say there was successful investment in Vietnam, have contributed to the development of some areas such as real estate investment business, accommodation service, catering, manufacturing, processing industry, construction. This is also the key investment areas of business Singapore time in Vietnam too. So we can see the importance as well as the coverage to the Singapore business in Vietnam market. And major exhibitions such as Singapore Showcase 2012 is a great opportunity to set up the Singapore business community in Vietnam and increasing interaction between the business communities of two countries, Vietnam and Singapore. And we're back to the Singapore Showcase 2012. How do you view the importance of this showcase in gathering all the Singaporean enterprises are working in Vietnam into a unique community, and to this community they can help each other?
Well, I think the showcase is probably the first major step in bringing that sort of collaboration between Singaporeans and Vietnamese businesses together. It has been done before, but this is a greater focus on that sort of enterprise. And the opportunity for collaboration, I think, is very important. And so better public awareness of the relationship between Singaporean and Vietnamese business enterprises, I think, is a good thing.
So from now, how many Singaporean enterprises are working in Vietnam in the field of education like PIU?
Well, Kinderworld, as an education group, is the largest provider of private education in Vietnam. We've been established for over 12 years. We have 15 campuses. To my knowledge, I don't think there's any other Singaporean company that has that sort of footprint or that sort of sized activity. I think that we would certainly welcome more Singaporeans in that area, but we are and we will continue to strive to be the leaders in this area.
And from this showcase, do you want to find partners or collaboration with another Singaporean enterprise that's working in the same education sector?
I think collaboration can be important. I think the sharing of ideas and experience is very good, and it's good for corporate health to do so, as long as both sides can respect intellectual property. So given that, there is every opportunity that we might collaborate in the future.
Before ending our talk show here, would you like to say something, the last message about PIU to this showcase to the audience?
We have started Pegasus in 2011. We have a great future in Vietnam in delivering private tertiary education, and plans are underway for the development of our uni college in Da Nang, our enterprise in Nha Trang, in Phu Quoc possibly, Ho Chi Minh City, and also in Vung Tau. We have a great opportunity of expanding and providing a strengthening of the Vietnamese workforce so that Vietnam can meet its human capital development over the given years.
This question wrapped up our show today. Thank you so much for taking time for us today.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.
And it concludes our show today. Thank you for watching Showing Vietnam, a 15-minute talk show on NetVBC10. I'm Phương Liên. If you have any comments, please send an email to showingvietnam@gmail.com. Live today, see you tomorrow.
Cảm ơn biên tập viên Phương Liên và tiến sĩ Hanh về những chia sẻ vừa rồi. Khép lại mục Việt Nam góc nhìn của bạn, chúng ta sẽ cùng chuyển sang mục Việt Nam hội nhập và phát triển bền vững cùng biên tập viên Minh Hải.
Cảm ơn biên tập viên Khánh Ly. Thưa quý vị, sử dụng nấm ăn và nấm dược liệu từ lâu đã trở thành thói quen của nhiều người. Hiện nay ngoài việc nhập khẩu thì Việt Nam cũng đã có thể trồng nhiều loại nấm có giá trị cao và có nhiều hoạt động thúc đẩy ngành nấm xuất khẩu. Thông tin chi tiết sẽ có ở phần tiếp theo của chương trình.